What's really happened with Bitcoin here and Bitcoin ETFs is actually staggering. It's absolutely insane, actually. And I want to share with you guys some numbers, what's out there. Recently, I read something from Bitcoin Archive, and then somebody else posted something in the comment section. And, the numbers that they threw out there, how much money would come in the first few months and how much money would come in the first year, et cetera, with Bitcoin ETFs in terms of inflow, those numbers are being shattered, and it needs to be talked about more what's happening right now in crypto, what's happening because of these Bitcoin ETFs. So I want to kind of dive into that a little bit in this video for you guys. As always, I do this every single day because I love this space. I love you guys, and I'm doing it anyway. I'm putting the work in. Why not share this information, things that I find out with you guys? If you guys want to be part of my journey, obviously, and our journey as a community, make sure you guys subscribe down below. All right, without further ado, let's dive right in here because this is where I want to start. Up to 100 billion, they say, could flow into Bitcoin ETFs this year. This is coming from the global banking giant Standard Chartered. So, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. This is absolutely incredible, actually, when you think about the amount of money that is pouring, and I mean pouring in with ETFs, okay? So it says here the US SEC, this was back in January, by the way, when they put this out. And there's a reason why I'm showing you this. I know it's dated. There's a reason why I'm showing you this because we're going to get into what's actually happening, all right, in this video. The US SEC is expected to approve spot Bitcoin ETF for Bitcoin imminently. This came out January 8th, 2024. ETF approval could create significant BTC price upside. Okay, this was coming from Standard Chartered based on the historical experience of gold ETPs. We see price gains materializing faster for Bitcoin than for gold as Bitcoin ETF market matures more quickly. We look for USD 50 to 100 billion of inflow to Bitcoin ETFs in 2024, opening up potential for Bitcoin to reach 200,000 level by the end of 2025. And again, this is coming from Standard Chartered Bank, global banking giant. And they were spot on with this in terms of the amount of money that we could expect to see come in. They were right on the nose here. Okay. And it says to gauge how big a driver this might become, we use the introduction of the first US-based gold ETP back in November 2004 as a point of comparison. The price of gold rose 4.3x in 7 to 8 years. It took for gold ETP holdings to mature after the first ETP was introduced. We expect Bitcoin to enjoy price gains of a similar magnitude as a result of US spot ETF approval, but we see these gains materializing over a shorter 1 to 2 year period, given our view that the Bitcoin ETF market will develop more quickly. This is consistent with our end 2024 view of Bitcoin at around $100,000. If ETF-related inflows materialize as we expect, we think an end 2025 level closer to 200,000 is possible. This is insane. This is a bank, not some pump, Bitcoin maxi here. You know what I mean? It's not like us talking about Bitcoin because we love it. Like we're obviously coming at this we're biased, right? I mean, we love crypto. This is like a bank talking about Bitcoin to $200,000 in this cycle. Okay. Now, this was just reposted March 18th this morning, and talking about 100 billion inflow. Now, what's interesting is when we start to understand what's going on, check out this. So Crypto Marty X put this out here. The ETF's strong influence is already apparent. But to further illustrate just how early we are, check this out. BlackRock alone in 7 weeks has purchased 161,000 Bitcoin for around $11 billion, which is only 0.12% of their AUM. They manage 9.1 trillion, guys. If BlackRock or all its clients decide to put just 1%, would be 91 billion, which is still 8x what has been invested so far. If their clients just start to put 1% in. 2% would be 182 billion, which is 16x. 3% would be 273 billion, about 1/5 of the entire Bitcoin market cap, now sitting at 1.3 trillion. 4% would be 364 billion, which is 33x. 5% would be 455 billion, which is 41x, 35% of the market cap. These numbers are just for BlackRock, and it's only 1 to 5% allocation, guys. Registered investment advisors and their platforms are yet to come. Bitcoin and ETFs in other countries are yet to come. Nations are yet to come. Billionaires are yet to come. Companies like Google, Apple, Amazon, which have hundreds of billions of USD in cash, are yet to come. Some of them are already arriving, for example. This whale account has been buying 100 billion or 100 BTC and more every day since November 2022. This is interesting. And this is the address that has been accumulating Bitcoin like crazy. Who is this? I don't know. But these are big players. In 49 days, the halving will reduce, less than 49 days now, the halving will reduce the Bitcoin production to 450 daily. We are going to be hitting a supply and demand shock like we've never seen. BlackRock also files to purchase Bitcoin ETFs for its Strategic Income Opportunities Fund. It means that soon Bitcoin will become standard part of the portfolio as other asset managers will follow. This is huge. Absolutely huge. There's an endless economic war raging worldwide. Check this out. 500 billion is right here. This was, the total asset value around 900 trillion. Look how small Bitcoin now. Obviously, that's bigger now, into the trillions now. But look how small Bitcoin is situated with all of these other assets. There is so much room for growth, guys. So much room for growth. Bitcoin is likely to scale into a multi-trillion-dollar market cap. We've already seen it go well beyond $1 trillion before. Keep in mind, gold is still about 8x bigger right now than Bitcoin. And so many people, young and old, are electing Bitcoin over gold. Imagine when this fully flips. Imagine when we do have the halving event. Imagine as this slow process plays out over the next 12 to 15 months, where more and more people are getting into Bitcoin through their institutional trusted broker. We are literally just scratching the surface. Just scratching the surface, guys. And so these numbers that are out here, 100 billion into ETFs this year, I think this number is going to be shattered. Again, keep in mind, as of March 5th, just BlackRock alone had 11 billion. And this is only into March. This is just BlackRock alone. I think this is going to rage on this year and into next year. And we are just at the tip of the iceberg right now in terms of where Bitcoin could be at the top of this cycle. Again, Standard Chartered Bank putting out a $200,000 price target. That is nothing to ignore. And I'm just super excited that we're here early, guys. I'm telling you guys, this is an opportunity of a lifetime, this entire market, Bitcoin and altcoins. Just wait what happens when we get an Ethereum ETF. There's going to be tons of winners here in this space. And I'm just so happy that all of us are here at the right time, at the right place to set our lives up for the next decade and beyond. So I appreciate you guys for watching the video. Hopefully this fires you up, gets you excited about Bitcoin, where we're going here. Appreciate you guys as always. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.